So check me out, my peoples. I want to break down for y'all how social media has changed the way boxing fans think, the way boxing fans interact with each other, and even the subjects that they argue about. Um, I've been watching boxing since the 90s, and I remember since back then, it's always been the case with boxing fans that, we want the best to fight the best. That has always been the case. And that has changed with social media, with people, following fighters or supporting a specific network or a specific promotional outfit. It has changed now. So Sebastian Fondora is giving us the best example of how fans have changed their perspective. Here it is. Fondora beat Tim Zoo, and the PBC is already trying to set it up so that Spence can fight him next. They're trying to keep it in house as they've always done, right? And that makes sense from the business standpoint. Having said that, as a fan, I want to see Fundora fight the best, who is Bud Crawford. Fundora is saying in an interview, I want to fight Bud Crawford. So he is expressing that interest as well. Meanwhile, a bunch of fans are saying things like, well, it makes more sense for him to fight Spence because it's gonna make more money. Or, well, Bud doesn't have representation, so he shouldn't be able to get this fight. And you know what? He should vacate the title and Bud can fight somebody else for it. Yo, these motherfucking fans don't want Fondora to fight the best simply because Bud is not signed to PBC right now. So think about it. There's a bunch of fans who their perspective is as if they're an advisor, they're a manager, they're, with one of these promotional companies. And they're looking at it not as a fan of the sport who wants to see the best fight the best. They're looking at it as, well, if Fedora fights Spence, it can make more money. And, if he fights Spence, it's going to stay in house because, they don't need to go fight Buck Crawford over there. And what the fuck is going on? When did fans become advisors and managers and promoters? And when did we stop worrying about the best fighting the best? Because that should be the case. I know that boxing is a business, but as a fan, I don't give a damn about the business. I want to see the best fight the best. Why are all these fans all of a sudden focus on the business aspect when it comes to Terrence Crawford? They don't want him to fight the guys that he wants to fight. They only want him to fight the guys that they want him to fight or the guys that they think can beat him. Everybody like, go fight Boots, and go fight Benavides. You know, how come nobody's saying, hey, Spence, go fight Boots for that title? Nope. They're saying go Spence, skip Crawford, and you fight Fondora and leave Crawford out in the cold because we don't need the best to fight the best. We just need to basically push our promotional company that we support and push our fighter. Yeah, he got knocked the fuck out in his last outing, but he should get a title shot in a higher weight division anyways. Like, I don't know, that makes sense somehow. But yeah, my peoples, like social media has turned fans into advisors. I think that's crazy.